about break down locust pose or Shalambhasana. It's one of the usual back bends that you experience or you encounter during a yoga class. And just like in any back bends, it has good intentions, but if done the wrong way, it can cause you pain. And usually back bends cause pain on your lower back because there's actually a right way to do it. Okay, first of all, back bends are a way to open up your front body. Okay, usually on most of day, especially now that we're home because of the lockdown because of the coronavirus, we're always hunching forward like this because we're on our phones or on a laptop. And when we back bend, we allow our front area to open. And to do that, we try to squeeze our shoulder blades together, and it looks like this. So see my shoulder blades coming together. By doing that action, when my shoulder blades come together, it allows my collarbone to widen, and that means my heart area is very open. Okay, so in locust pose, we're trying to open the front part of our body while we're actually lying on our belly on the mat. At the same time, we're also lifting our legs off the mat and creating somehow a letter C out of ourselves. But first, it's not how you look, but it's how you feel. The intention is to stretch the front part of our body and the front part, the thigh area, okay? And that means doing something like this. So if we're on our belly, okay, and you start to squeeze the shoulder blades together, and that means if I mindfully lift my sternum, my heart center off the mat to expose it, I am opening my heart area. It's not much, but it's the effort, and you'll feel it if you try it on the mat yourself. By the way, my legs are very active. They're not lazy like this. They're very active. The top of my feet are pressing actively on the mat. My thighs are very active, and I'm trying to roll my inner thighs in so they're not like this. If it's like this, something in my pelvis constricts and helps and contributes in causing low back. So I want my inner thighs to be rolling in to make space in my lower back. So I'll just show you how that's done on the upper side. Okay, so I mentioned one of the main reasons why there's low back pain in this pose is because the lower back basically contracts. And one way to protect ourselves, our lower back, while that's happening, is to activate our core to support the lower back so that while it's getting contracted, yes, you know that it's not on its own. It's like your core is saying, hey, lower back, I'm here to support you. So there's some kind of psychology happening over there. Okay, so you start to bring your shoulder blades together, lift your sternum off the mat, and notice that I'm not yanking my head away from the mat. I'm just allowing my neck to follow my gaze, which is at the front of the mat or right below my gaze. Okay? The point is to open up my heart area and allow lengthening from my spine all the way to the crown of my head. Now, let's talk about my lower body area. Okay, as I mentioned a while ago, this is very active. Okay, we're trying to open up this part, the thigh area. And that happens by lifting my feet off the mat, by lifting my knees off the mat, okay? Um, but it's not the effort, it's not even the height, it's not how far my feet are able to lift off the mat. It's not how beautiful I look while I'm doing locust pose, but it's actually the effort. So imagine, okay, use your sit bones, you know, that pointy part that you feel behind your glutes, okay? Use that as your signpost, and imagine that there are bullets in those sit bones. It's going to travel through your legs all the way, and it's gonna come out from your big toe. So you wanna keep your legs active. You wanna point your big toe, so you're able to shoot it beautifully to someone or to something at the back of the room. Okay, so let's do that. Actually, we're going to shoot, if we're going to shoot someone, we might as well send love. You know, we don't want any violence here. So just imagine that your bullets are bullets of love. Your heart is something that you want to open, so you can send love to the world as well. Let's start to lie on our belly. Okay, so let's squeeze your shoulder blades together, activate our core, press our hips on the mat. Now, once this happens, once my sternum is lifted off the mat, I can shoot love off from my heart center through my sternum. And as I lift my leg up, followed by the other, the bullet of love from my sit bones is going to travel through my straight legs all the way to my big toe, so I can shoot. I can even bring my hand up like this so I can fly. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Very therapeutic. If you kind of know what you're doing and why, and what your intentions are, you want it to be a safe practice. You want to be able to make the pose not just a physical activity, physical pose, but you can put intention. So if you want to shoot love, then think of radiating love out of your heart center or from your sit bones all the way to the back of the room, through, it's with love bulleting out of your legs through your big toe, whatever, just imagine something. But the point is, you're stretching your front body, you're contracting your back area, you're creating strength, you're gaining awareness of your body, and that's all that's important. Okay, so that's a locust pose for you. Send me or show me how you're doing your own locust pose. Okay, thank you. Till next tutorial.